Hello, ladies and gents. Welcome to Weekly Roundup number 56. And if you hear any crunching and smacking in the background, our dog Diamond is eating on her what's left of her ham bone that she got for Easter. So let's get right into it, shall we? First of all, we have the band Gruesome with Savage Land. These guys are probably most notably known as like a death clone or something of that nature. I don't mind it. They basically are leprosy era death. And this is their debut, which, let's see if I get a year on here. 2015 was when this was released. 8 tracks, but if you love death, you're gonna love Gruesome. I've got 3 of their albums now. I also ordered their most recent from last year as well. Both of those came Tuesday. Then we got some Monster Voodoo Machine with Suffer System. And this album came out in... it came out in the 90s. But if you haven't heard of these guys, they are basically... they're a Canadian band that kind of mixes Biohazard, Prong, a little bit of Ministry, not a whole lot. But still really good stuff. And of course, we got the Last Destruction album, Birth of Malice. Just gets better and better with every spin. And some more thrash. We're going to go back to 1990 with Annihilator and Never Neverland. My personal favorite from them. Then we've got some Soil Work, Stabbing the Drama. Exodus with Goliath. Second time spinning this. Still think it's definitely bottom heavy. I'm not big on the second and third tracks. There's something going on in the vocals on those 2 tracks I'm not big on. It's like a mixture of the harsh and the clean vocals that Rob's doing on those 2 songs. Not big on that, but I do think it does pick back up with Promise You This, which is the 4th track. Gets a little bit better as the album goes on. Still gonna need some more time with that to grow on me. Framing Armageddon, the second and last album Iced Earth did with Ripper Owens on vocals. Then we got some Killbox 13 from Overkill. Enemies of Reality from Nevermore. So I was on Facebook earlier today when one of the groups I'm in, there was a guy who said he loved Nevermore, but for some reason he didn't think that album was any good. First, he kind of wanted to blame the production. Then he said he, listened to the remaster version, blah, blah, blah. Long story short, and I'm like, I don't know what he was listening to, but if you love Nevermore, there's absolutely nothing wrong with Enemies of Reality. I happen to love that album. I love every album they put out, so. Then we get some Judas Priest Firepower. You knew Judas Priest was going to be in there, right? Typo Negative with Bloody Kisses. Got some Dio with Lock Up the Wolves. self-titled debut from Seven Dust. Slayer, Diabolus and Musica, which I think is a very underrated album. I don't get the claim that they were going for like new metal on that album. I don't get it. I think it's more groove metal than anything. Yeah, there's a absence of solos kind of for the most part, but I don't think it's as bad as people make it out to be. Is it my favorite Slayer album? No. Would I put it in my top 5? No. But it would probably crack the top 7 for me. And then we've got Master of Puppets, which started the whole week off for me. If you haven't yet, check my Vinyl Vengeance, Tim Eaton's channel. We ranked the songs on that album. I and George from George G's Room of Rock. Getting into the vinyl, we've got more thrash, Anthrax, State of Euphoria, Testament, The Gathering, my personal favorite Testament album, Nightmare Logic from Power Trip, not thrash, but my favorite Metal Church album, The Dark. And I have their latest album on pre-order, supposed to, I think, arrive Saturday on vinyl. And then Damned If You Do on CD I got coming. So, then we got some Crowbar with The Serpent Only Lies. Ministry with Moral Hygiene. Still liking this better than their most recent album. Then we got some Obituary with World Demise. Prong, State of Emergency from 2024. 2024, right? Nope, 2023. I don't know why I thought it was 24. We got some Soundgarden with Louder Than Love. New self-titled Megadeth, liking it more and more. Crushers of the World from Creator, liking this more and more. And we got some Metallica Evangeli from Ritual Servant, their debut album. Their third album is in the works, so hopefully we'll get that soon. And we'll finish everything off with some Rob Zombie, Educated Horses. My personal favorite, right after the debut. So there you go. That's what I've had in the last 7 days. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess farewell till next time.